Hello, beautiful souls. Today we're gonna do a pick a card. It's been a while, and I was asked by Spirit to do this, so I am following the instructions. This pick a card is gonna be to find out what is the sign, the Odu, the Ifa Osha sign that might be coming to you to give you a message. This might be your sign, or the sign for the year, or the sign for the week or the month that is coming to give you some knowledge. I'm gonna go through each number here. Behind each number there is a Meiji, an Odu Meiji, and I also have here, we're gonna pick from here to get a second sign, so you can combine them to get the 256 signs, Odus. So for example, if you pick one here that is, let's say Oyoku Meiji, and then another one comes here, you combine it to get a total sign and to see what message is giving you for whatever situation you're thinking of. You might want to have a question for it, ask for guidance, so that we can get the best out of this pick a card. This is going to be a timeless reading. Please make sure that you listen to the introduction so you know exactly what you're asking for. I am not going to stop the camera. I have more cards that I need to shuffle for each pile. So let me just, it's gonna be, I'm gonna put some of them here so I have some room to work with. And actually, if I figure out another way, I'll do it another way, because it's too many of them, so I might have to put some of them in a different way. Let's see, this is number 6. I don't want to confuse it. Number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 2. Okay, let me just make sure that if I put it here, you guys can see. Okay, I think if I put it right here, you guys can see. Okay, so we're working on number 1 at the moment. Okay, so like I say, in the back, this is for number 1. In the back, you have the Odu that is coming up, and I'm going to give it to you in a second. For right now, I'm just going to put it here so I don't forget. And then we're going to pick from here. So think of the question that you have, whether it is the Odu that you want to find out what is coming to tell you, the guidance for the week, the month, a particular situation, the year, or anything in particular that you have in mind that you want to ask Ifa or Osha for, so that you get the sign. Remember, the signs in Osha and Ifa are a little different, so just pay attention to the name. Okay, so let me just make sure that I have everything I need. Okay. And I haven't seen the cards yet, so just give me a second. This pile had a lot of animal cards, twice as much as the other ones. Maybe, wish I could flip really fast. I did some because it's so many, but I still have 3 more that I want to shuffle. 3, potentially 4. No, 3. And the mermaids had a lot of messages for this pile as well. Okay, so right here, it looks like the sign that you have is Osha Meiji. The first sign that came out for you is Osha Meiji. And I don't know why it's not sticking. Osha Meiji is a sign that talks about the prayer warrior, the person that can manifest anything you want if you have faith. It is a sign that talks about controlling, not only controlling, but also overcoming difficulties by properly knowing how to pray. Communication, so the throat chakra is very important here. Throat chakra, definitely very important for this sign. So you might be having something that you're not saying that needs to be said. the animals are telling you, and just like this sign is very much, this is a very powerful manifester here that can also go through major transformation if they have faith. If they don't have faith, they have a lot of obstacles that they need to overcome. And I see the card here of the fear. So it's up to you which way life goes. Is it all beautiful, or is it a fearful place where there is a lot of negativity and obstacles and challenges? And it feels like you might have gone through a lot of challenges, and it is time to let it go, because you're being reminded that with this sign, Oshe Mei, that things can be very beautiful, but this card is speaking very loudly. And the fact that you have the dog here, it's almost like you see this little light. There is always more to see, but you have to have faith. And I'm not sure if you're questioning your faith, or if you, oh wow, and you do have the reflection, which is perfect for this, for Oshe Mei. Look at this, the pillars with the reflection, beautiful. So it's like you can have a lot of balance and a lot of prosperity and things that you really want, but you have to be able to trust yourself and to trust in what you cannot see with your eyes sometimes. You gotta have that courage to move and do things that are gonna lead you to a more beautiful, peaceful, stable life. This is giving me that vibe of believing, doing magic just with prayers. I don't know, some of you definitely want to start something new, and it's like you can do this, just believe in yourself. Oh, oh my God, no way. You have the mermaids telling you that your prayers are manifesting. You do have to be patient though. For some of you, it's like, this is just confirmation. Like, wow, this is crazy, because Oshe Mei is a sign of truly understanding that with faith, you can have anything you want. Trusting the magic of the universe, divine magic. Look at this. I didn't choose, these cards came out and I chopped for the cards, so I didn't put them there on purpose. Okay, let's see what other sign is coming up for you. I can only have one, guys. Please, only one. Thank you. Okay. This is crazy. Two came out, but this one came out on top. This one came out first. So the second one is Ofun. So you have Oshe Ofun. Oshe Ofun. So you gotta really look into believe, because Ofun is like the ultimate manifester that can do anything that he or she wants with this energy of Ofun, because Ofun is about having patience and believing that magic, you gotta learn to work with magic, understand the energy, not the magic, the energy of how things work in the universe, so that you can create magic with your powers of your throat, to the point where you can like, this is a very wise person that is can be very balanced, can be very, people can be coming to you like priestess energy, where you are beautiful manifester if you know to have patience and balance. If you know that to create supernatural manifestations, you have to understand energy. And you have this energy here, these cards here talking about the faith and the synchronicity and magic. Wow, this is crazy how accurate this is. Look at this. You can do this. You know that you can, but you have to believe that you can. Let's see what else comes out for you. This is supposed to be a short reading, so I'm not expecting this to be a long reading. One more, please. Thank you. Wow. The cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificent out into the planet, and coherence supports the ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an ultimate ability to create the reality we receive. I cannot make this up. Please, can you give me three cards to give them advice on why this sign is coming up? Oche Ofun. Why is this coming up for these people? Now I need two more. Thank you. Okay, the Earth. Six of Air. Yeah, I think it's some of you are very much no understanding that you have created. Part of the reason why you're dealing with some of the obstacles is because you have put fears and obstacles and challenges in your mind. It is in your mind. This is a lot of air. And then you have the devil here talking about how, you know, you actually did this yourself, and you can have all the prosperity and all the things you want. You can truly become the person that changes from going through so many obstacles to having a beautiful, balanced life where you can understand the obstacles are just learning experiences. But you have to change the mentality, because right now it feels like some of you are dealing with a lot of things that you put in yourself, in your mind, like a lot of self-limiting beliefs that, trust me, this is who you are. You are the magician. You are truly a sacred, my goodness, sacred priestess that can do things that many people wish that they can get to this level, and you're finally on this level. You can tap into this energy, but you have to believe it. You have to believe it, because Oshemeji, if you don't believe, you cannot do anything. And Ofun is like, well, you can be the great manifestor, but you might be manifesting the wrong things in your life. So I'm gonna leave it here for pile number 1. Oops. I'm gonna leave it here for pile number 1, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm gonna continue with the next pile. Let's see what I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna continue with pile number 2. Pile number 2, and I'm gonna give you the sign that came out for you in a second. Just be patient with me, please. First, I'm gonna flip the cards. Okay. You might want to ask about a specific situation, or just if you want a sign in general to give you messages about anything specific, or just in general, that's fine too. I haven't seen the cards. Just give me a second, please, and I want to make sure that you can see. Okay. Okay. We're good. All right, so here we have a beautiful sign. It's very important for these people to have humility, to have, in order for you to achieve things that you want in a spiritual ascension, you have to have a lot of humility. You got to become a humble person. This sign is the energy of the people that can become a high priest energy, similar to the previous pile. But these people in Irete Meiji is the person that needs to learn to relax, to understand their own faults in order for them to continue their spiritual ascension. This sign is very much, it's such a beautiful sign. It's very like one of the most spiritual signs. This is very spiritual sign. And look at this, you have the Kundalini, it's spiritual ascension. This is what it's talking about. You also have the warrior, so it's almost like this spiritual warrior. What is a priestess? They are the spiritual warriors that defend all the people that come to them. And you can work with but you have to, some of you are looking for something, but you can only find it inside of you. And look at this, some of your questions might be about either self-love or love with somebody else and moving forward or something like that, because it shows a lot of this energy of what is the right course of action in regards to this person, and this might be very specific for someone, but it's a decision that some of you are making in regards to this situation, whether it is a love situation, whether it is about something that you want to do for yourself. Like I just saw someone potentially going through surgery. I'm not sure who that is though, it's very specific. Some of you are feeling stuck. Should I leave or should I go? Should I stay with this person or should I go? So you have to ask yourself, how does it feel? Irete Meiji is a sign that talks about truly being wise, learning to relax. Look at this. And if you look at this sign, go Google it. Irete Meiji talks about like learn to relax so that you can receive what you're asking for, because you're receiving the information but you're not hearing, you're not seeing the information, because you're so go that you're not seeing that you're receiving the information, truly receiving the information. Let me pick another sign so you can combine it together, the sign. Thank you. Irete Obara. Obara is that sign that talks about, my goodness, Obara Meiji is a spirit of strength. It's the spirit of, it has a lot of energy of Shango. It's an energy that talks about spiritual expansion, consciousness. It talks about issue as well. It talks about transformation. What else? Inner transformation. Talks about how, and this is what it is, inner transformation. The warrior, or Shango, it has that energy of overcoming obstacles, but you have to learn to do some things in order for you to go through this. Like if you think about this, like what are some of the things that you have to do in order for you to get to this point, right? So you have to figure out, this is very specific for some people though, because you have the news here and you have the going forward, but this card is giving me a vibe that maybe what you hear is not what you want to hear, and you have to go in to truly get your answers. But it's, for some of you, it's time to make a decision, and you're seeking, some of you are seeking something, but you're not taking the time to receive the answers. More than anything else, what you want right now is that inner peace, that it is there, it's available for you, but you got to quiet your mind. So you have, I'm going to put it here so you can see it. Irete Obara. Irete Obara. Let me see what else comes out for you. And we're going to ask the orishas as well. One more, please. Change. Yeah, look, it's time to make a decision. It's time to move forward from whatever it is that you're asking for. And magic. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. And magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand. This is what Obara is about. This is what Obara is about. And the first one is about Irete. So Irete is telling you it's time to change, and Obara is telling you it's time to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move forward, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in the manifestation. Like I said, Obara is about consciousness, expansion in consciousness, so that's a beautiful confirmation for you. Let's see if the Orisha has a message for you, a simple message for you, because I have so many cards. Okay, so look at this. Yemaya is coming out for you. So you might want to, if you know what Yemaya is about, you know that she, Yemaya and Obara, wow, a lot of energy with the moon, but this is the release. Some of you, this is the release. This decision, should you stay, should you go, seeking that inner peace, healing from something that truly created a lot of emotional traumas, potentially physical too, because I did see somebody in like surgery. Yeah, look at this, an issue coming in to let you know when to make you, I don't know, for some of you this is something crazy, because it's like what I just saw right now is like, look for inner peace first before you make the next move in regards to, I don't know, some of you are having a lot of doubts that can lead you back to the same cycle that you just came out of. So you got to be careful with that one, and take time off so that you can get the answers. Let me ask for one confirmation here. Yeah. It's like, take some time before you commit yourself. That might take you more time to go through this release here. A lot of I don't know, they're asking me to pick this is gonna be a long reading. Just one, please. Yeah. Thank you. Divine Guardian, protection of the winged mother. They're asking me to pick this from this card. I think some of you are dealing with a lot of confusion. Maybe that's why. And now remember, the number 2 is about, the energy of the number 2 is about healing from mother related trauma. So it's interesting that you have the divine protection from the winged mother. And it says, you are venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. Wow, that's perfect for this sign. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected externally as well. You are protected during this time by the love and strength of the winged mother. Love and strength. Wow. Lady I says, you can relax. Oh my God, no way. Look at this. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen. Let your divine guardian protect you now as you learn to let go and trust in your own unfoldment of the greatest good. Wow. I am speechless. That was perfect confirmation for this sign. Irete Obara. So you might want to look that up to get more information about what other messages they'll be trying to tell you. This is, congratulations, you're going through a lot of spiritual changes. This is beautiful. And physical too. Physical as well. All right, guys, so I will see you guys on the next one. And I'm going to continue with pile number 3. And again, we're asking Spirit to let us know what sign is coming out for you. Odu signs coming out for you with a message for you right now that might have something important to tell you. Where are the animals? Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Some of you are coming into a period of prosperity, whether it is monetary or in another way, but it's definitely something that you've been seeking. You have been seeking this for a while. This is the number 3 with Otura. And Otura is the sign that can speak in tongue. Is the channeler, is the one that can maybe speak or understand, or both understand tongue language. So the throat chakra is very powerful, very much active, can be activated for this person very easily. You have a lot of power there with your, but also with your hands. So you might be speaking and getting information from Spirit and healing through, Otura. I was thinking of it, Otura Beyi, the channeler. Not sure why I just heard something else though. But yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that I pulled something here so I can read it for you, because I want to make sure. I don't know why. Let me see if I can find this real quick. This is interesting. This is the number 3. And we know that the number 3 receives a lot of information from above, from the spiritual dimension and the higher planes. And I don't know why. I think some of you might be dealing with, because I felt very disoriented right now, and I even had to confirm what I was saying, because it was almost like I doubted myself. And I think maybe some of you are dealing with, oh, look at this, watching your thoughts. You gotta watch your, this is how I felt, like somebody was telling me something and I didn't know, and I doubted myself. Like I was myself telling me something that I didn't believe for 1 second, because Otura, it is the energy of the channeler, the one that can speak in tongue. And I love this sign because of that. And I even doubted myself for 1 second if that was truly that sign that is able to do that. And there is a lot of power here with the hands too. And I think that's why I got a little confused for a second, because it's like so much power, but there is a lot of doubts. And I'm not sure what those doubts are about, to be honest with you. Some of you might need to seek someone that can help you. Even this card is confirming that. But it is to give you confirmation that you are on the right track, that you can do what you say that you can do, what you think that you can do, because I don't think some of you believe it. The doubts have to go though. The doubts don't have any, they cannot be here, you know. You cannot operate with that doubt mentality. Let me pick the second sign. Please come out. Thank you. That didn't want to come out. Oh, Oyekun. So you have Otura, Oyekun. Otura, Oyekun. So no wonder why. Number 2, the Oyekun is the energy of death, transformation, change, unexpected things that happen, hidden things that that's how I felt. Like somebody was talking to me and I didn't, like I honestly got confused for a second, because it was completely different than what I was saying and what I know to be true. And I got completely sidetracked for a second. Oyekun brings a lot of energy of destruction as well. Letting things go, change is very important, but you have to know there is a lot of power. You have to know how to speak properly, because you can destroy things even with your thoughts. You could be cursing people even with your thoughts. So you have to be careful with that. And look, you have Oyekun, which is all about the hidden, the darkness, the transformation, the death. And look what you got. A lot of power here. Truly a lot of power. You just gotta be careful how you use that power. You know, a lot of worries too, like mental worries. So you have to, you know, I don't know. I honestly got so confused that I was like sidetracked. Wow. And it's crazy. Anyways, please, what? I need one more, they said. Okay. Root chakra. Interesting. The root chakra. So some of you might be dealing with something to do with the root chakra. This might be part of the reason why I didn't know. I felt confused. I almost went to confirm that what I was saying was true by going through my Ifa notebook. And I don't know why though. Like I still feel a little weird, a little spacey. But you have here the root chakra. The red flower stimulates passion and support our senses of security on this physical plane, both in our body as well in the physical reality. You have the energy of the light, supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. And the miracle supports our ability of ourselves as part of source, and therefore our ability that anything is possible. I think, I don't know, I got so spacey with this thing that I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. Give me 1 second. I'm going to ask for advice from the Orishas. You got Otura or Yekun. You want to go and research that sign. Okay, so first thing first, you might want to look at, I think it was pile number 1. I don't remember what pile it was. So you might want to pick another pile because I don't remember what pile it was. But you have some of the same cards that pile had from the Orishas. And the thing is that these cards are coming in. Look at all of these worries and emotional release. You gotta let some of those things go. It's almost like if you're still going through that, belief, and you have, again, this is very much related to Oyekun. You also have Oya, which is also a sign that it is found on those in Orisha, that is found on those signs that you have. So you got a lot of confirmation for this energy here. The moon energy, working with the moon energy as well. Working with, I don't know, some of you, if you're into working with the goons, definitely. Again, the channeler can speak and communicate with different entities, and I see you also learning things that is going to bring you to a major change in how you operate here. Some things are about to change for you. Very, very powerful changes. There is something that you need to let go of that is going to allow you to see things with a different perspective, and the things that used to bother you are no longer going to bother you the way that it used to bother you. But this release, emotional release, you got to figure out how to do that. Maybe you want to do some meditations and stuff like that. Some of you require more than just meditation, so finding someone that can help you is definitely important here, especially when you're dealing with someone so powerful that can speak in tone language, that can channel different energy, especially a lot of eguns here, a lot of eguns and energies that people might not understand. So okay, let me just do one from this one, just please, for pile number 3. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this came out for another pile, so you definitely want to pick another pile. Oh Jesus, where is it? Protection of the Winged Mother. You're venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected in your external reality soon. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of your Winged Mother, Lady Isis. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen. Let your divine guardian protect you now, and as you learn to let go and trust in your own unfoldment of the greatest good. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the next pile. Pile number 4. And then for the last one that I didn't, this one that I remember for later. Pile number 4. Let me just see how I'm doing because I'm taking too long. Okay, pile number 4. Let me try to do as quickly as possible. Okay, so pile number 4, you have Otrupon Meiji as the first sign. Otrupon Meiji. Beautiful. Okay, so first thing first, Otrupon Meiji is working with the ancestors, but truly working with the death, like truly working with ancestors, with the goons, building endurance with the help of spirit, being bold, but sometimes too stubborn. And the Otropon is where the Egungun cult was born in. So Otropon Meiji is very powerful. It's truly working with, this is like the spiritist, medium dealing with Eguns, ancestors. And you have this here, this major, you see the unseen. But more importantly, what you're being asked here to do is to be more responsible. Maybe some things that you're receiving in how to work with some of the death might be something that you have to be careful not to share with just anyone. I do feel that energy of being responsible, because there is more to this than what you might understand at the moment. There is a lot of transformation here that it may seem very chaotic, but it's going to lead you to the next level. But also, you're being asked to be a little more creative. I think some of you are dealing with changes that may be difficult and you don't know which way to go. And you have to trust your heart. Trust your heart. Everything is happening for you. So you got to trust your heart. Let me ask for the next one. I just need one. Okay, this one came out twice. Iwori Meiji. So you have Otropun Iwori. Otropun Wori. Otropun Iwori. Let me put it here if you want to research it. That's what I should be doing at the beginning. I forgot. So Iwori Meiji is talking about transformation, spiritual growth. Talks about seeing the true essence of things. Like this, like seeing beyond, seeing, like you can actually see people's secrets. People, if you really learn to do this, you can learn to do that. Otropun Otropun is the sign that talks about working with the ancestors, and Iwori talks about major transformation and growth, balancing but you gotta balance things. You gotta, even just like this card, you got to be responsible. You got to balance. There is a lot of balance of energy here. You also have, beyond this, you also have the energy of working with these energies, but also seeing what you can do with these energies. But you have to be responsible. I guess that's the main message for you. Be responsible. You can see the essence of things, but don't use that against people. You got to know how to be diplomatic and not take about, like, I can see someone here that can become manipulative if they allow the spirits that they work with to take over. So you got to know how to do things, I guess is the point here. But you also have to learn to, some of you might be very serious, which is good, but sometimes you have to take a step back and just enjoy the process and operate from the heart. Most importantly, operate from the heart. Okay, that was 3. Okay, so discernment. Look at this. What did I just say about you not letting the spirits take over? You got to be very discerning of energy. Like I say, your crown, this energy of seeing beyond and going through this major transformation is on point. The crown supports the ability to supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute energy. This healing here, transformation, you gotta work with the energy of discernment though, whether it is when you seeing the essence of people and knowing when to say something and not say something, even if you know what is true and you feel like they're lying to you, you just gotta be careful with that. The Tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold, and that knowledge and wisdom, it is here in the heart chakra. So if you are still having challenges with your heart chakra, you need to open that up so that you can get to the next level. You are going through changes that are very important, very can lead to you truly becoming a master when connecting and doing mediumship. This is the mediumship abilities that you have here that you can tap to. Next level mediumship. This is not a regular medium that you might get one word. This is full conversations that you could get with this sign here. Anything else, please, for pile number 4, please. Thank you. You got the 4. Yeah, they're asking you to, so you have 2 number 4s here. So they're asking you to bring stability, bring balance, bring responsibility to the whole, to the whatever you're doing, whatever question you're asking yourself. You gotta understand this energy here of discernment is very important for you. Discernment supports the ability to view this reality and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. You're seeing beyond. There's no doubt about it. You just got to do it responsibly. This is beautiful. I'm going to pick one from the Isis, and that will be all for you guys. For number 4, please. Okay, for number 4, please. Thank you. All right, so talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. Talisman of potency. Some of you are already working on the altar, huh? So sacred tools and objects that can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, and learning to bring physical matter more deeply into light and life. You're encouraged to work with sacred materials in conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material reality as part of your spiritual practice. Your love for the physical reality, for this physical dimension of matter, is a gift to earth too. Beautiful. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That was number 4. That was number 4. So now we're going to number 5. Number 5. Number 5. Okay, so I haven't seen the cards yet. You might want to think of something to ask why this sign is coming out. Maybe it's a challenge or advice in general that you wanted from this reading. Okay. So you have Ogunda. Ogunda is the sign that is very hardworking, works with the energy of Ogun. This sign most listen to your ancestors, and look who you got, ancestors. This sign is the one that most they have to listen to the ancestors in order for the ancestors to help you overcome anything. You have to listen to them. Ogunda is a spirit that has a lot of obstacles, but can overcome those obstacles. The same obstacles they have, they can overcome. And you have here, these cards are talking about this truly magnificent soul, very much responsible. I think you have a lot of not only have you have a lot of challenges, but you're also taking the challenges of others. And now it is they're asking you to trust yourself, to work with your spirits, with the ancestors, so that they can help you. Like, allow yourself to be happy, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to receive the help that they can give you. Open yourself up. Look at this. Say yes to change. Say yes to the opportunities. Don't be afraid. You may want to tap to this energy of the ancestors with music, mantras, paying attention to the signs. They're giving you a lot of messages, but you're not necessarily paying attention to them. You might not understand that it is from them. Thank you. And you have Obara, Ogunda Obara. So Obara is the one that works with the spirit of Shango, and you have Shango and Ogun, two warriors. And Obara is this energy of strength that leads to expansion in consciousness. So you have also Eshu coming up here, inner transformation to the next level, but you have to allow yourself to receive in order for you to truly tap into that energy. Let me put it here so you can see it and you can look it up. Ogunda Obara. There is, and this is talking about this major change here. Look at this. And this is talking about the ancestors. So you gotta learn to work with your ancestors in order for them to help you to the next level, to receive all the transformation. You're going through major transformation as it is already, but you need to allow yourself to allow spirit to help you. Allow them to help you by simply connecting with them, helping them first so that they can help you later. It's beautiful. What you have coming up is going to be beautiful. Beautiful changes. Truly like present, feeling present. You're going to get to that point where you don't worry about the past or the future. But you got to trust yourself. Okay, you got 3. Okay, and you have the same as another pile. The same 3 cards. So you might want to see number 4 as well, I think. I think it was number 4. You have compassion, ability to stand by others without judgment, and be divine mediators between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into this reality. You have a lot of energy of the crown chakra. Again, this is the Ogunda, a lot of Ogunda Vara. This is exactly what it is. Learning to work with spirit, learning to discern energy, so you're not taken advantage of. You got to make sure that you're working with the right energies, and you're going through this major ascension process, and it's because of these energies that are coming up for you. Let's see if the Orishas have anything for you. Any messages for any last minute messages for this pile, Ogunda Obara, please. Where they're happy, you did something that make them happy. One more, please. Wow, look at this. The Ace of Earth and Fire. You did something in the air element. You did something that made them happy. What was it that you did that made them happy? I'm not sure. There might be too many people here for me to do that, especially because I have so many cards left to read. But it's almost like you're coming to the point where you are going to start believing more than you used to, where you're actually going to be able to see and feel and hear spirit. And that's going to make you very happy, because it's something that maybe you were afraid before, maybe you couldn't see or hear them before, but you are going to, and that's going to make you feel like this is really happening, like this is really happening for me. Give me Isis, please, for number 5. No way, too many. I just need 1, please, for number 5. Thank you. Cartouche, Divine Names of Power. 28. Okay. Lady Isis initiates you into her special mysteries, the use of sacred innotations. The words that you can speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power, rather than be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of all unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you'll be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will become more swiftly and obviously. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names of power. Wow, that's beautiful. I hope you got what you needed from that reading. I know it's quick, but it was perfect. All right, so I'm going to continue with pile number 6. Pile number 6. And we're asking for the Odu that has a message for you. Wow. Wisdom, ritual. Wow. Intuition. Very powerful energy. I'm feeling this energy right now. Wow. Okay, so first thing first, you have Ika Meiji as the first sign that came out. This is the power to heal, to enhance. Many these people can see and talk to different spirits in the spirit dimension, in the astral planes, and above. And because of that, some of those energies that you might be helping without realizing that you're helping them, they might linger and create some challenges, but you also very much in your mind. So you gotta avoid negative thoughts at all costs. Like, you have to tap into this energy of morning affirmations, mantras. Also, the Father healing is coming in to let you know that you are well taken care of. All you gotta do is focus on yourself, healing yourself, so that you can heal others. A lot of wisdom. I see you doing potential magic already. I see you really tapping to things that many people might not believe. And it's beautiful. Truly beautiful. Okay. I only need one, please. Okay, that was weird. Too many. I just need one. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pick. Thank you. So you have Ika as the first one, and the second one, Obara. So Ika, like I say, is all about the person that is gifted to the power to heal and enhance. And Obara is that energy that has a lot of strength, the spirits of strength, the Shango, Eshu, inner transformation. Person is going through so much transformation that it's going to lead them to a major expansion in consciousness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sign. You got to be patient though, and you have to know when to take the risk, the right risk. You got to be strategic, because you can overdo it. Actually, I'm going to ask for this, and then we're going to ask the Orishas if they have anything else for you. One more. I'm not sure why. One more. All right. Empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all connected through the same source. Third eye. Yeah, no kidding. And believe, the frequency of self-worth based on our gifts and talents, and a strong connection to source, a lot of connection to the unknown. And the third eye, the indigo flower fly, supports our intuition and inner knowing, our imagination and physical power and psychic powers. Like I said, Ika Meiji is talking very powerfully about healing, seeing, believing, trusting, enhancing other people, enhancing yourself. Even in your dreams, you may be doing things that truly are healing yourself. Some of you are dealing with some issues, whether it is related to a masculine energy, whether it is a father, grandfather, son, uncle. You need to learn to let it go. You need to learn to receive the healing and let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Yorishas, please give us a last minute message for Ifa Obara. Ifa Obara. You have Oshun coming up. And that is that energy of feeling, seeing the magic, just like the intuition here and the healing, but also talking about, in order for you to allow this healing, you got to work with your solar plexus and the ability to allow the feminine energy to heal whatever masculine thing is happening. I'm not sure what's going on. We don't have time to go into that. But that masculine energy can be healed with a feminine energy of acceptance, of transmuting the energy of whatever happened, whether it is with a romantic love, father, grandfather, uncle, maybe in the family line, to be honest. If there is anybody that can do it, it's you. Let me pick one from the Isis. Also, for some of you, it's no father issues. Is actually that you have a strong group of male spirit guides that are coming in to let you know that they're available for you. So that might be, that father issue might be specific to someone. Anyways, you have Ancient Power Mysteries. Here the rattle of Isis playing. And it says, abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Thothis come as a guide to expected increased flow and continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. That's beautiful. And then you have Truths Unveiled. Okay, so this card is coming in to let you know there are many times when appearances of people, places, and things are truly deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you. When you notice feelings of anxiety, of doubt within you, you may think that there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as what it appears. It is wise to trust your inner feeling rather than being convicted by our appearance. There is a situation in your life, especially involving relationships, where something is not as it's made out to be. To avoid undue suffering later on, Isis guide you to truth and revelation out. Almost like I couldn't read it. Almost like something was preventing me from reading it properly. So you might want to consider that. I am going to leave it here. This was Ifa Obara. And I'm going to continue with number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Okay. I haven't seen the cards. Give me a second. Wow. This is too accurate. That is just scaring me right now. Osa Meiji. It is that sign that can be very disrupted if not properly aligned. Osa Meiji is a strong force of nature. You have to know when to follow and when to lead. And at times you could be lacking courage if you're in Osobo, if you're no understanding your true mission here. You could be lacking knowledge, because this is Osa. If you're not properly understanding your mission here, you could be dealing with so many challenges, so many cycles, so many same behaviors repeating over and over, that you could become hostile, angry easily. So you're being asked to see beyond, to see from a higher self perspective. This sign is so powerful that you can receive true enlightenment, and the card of enlightenment came out for you. A lot of blessings, but you have to be very conscious. You have to go through a lot of reflection and contemplation, and you have to let the traumas go. Easier said than done, I understand that, but you have to try, you have to meditate, you have to contemplate. And this is so accurate that it's scaring me right now. Let me pick from here before I go into the next sign. You also, some of you are dealing here with feminine issues, whether it is tapping into your own feminine, divine feminine, or mother, grandmother, sister, aunt issues, family, womb, the solar plexus, the lower three chakras, the solar plexus, the root, sacral chakra, sexuality issues, perhaps for some of you. Not all of them, not all of you, of course, but there is so many blessings if you can overcome these challenges. Okay, authority and dynamic. Okay, so you have, like I said, Osa Meiji is a strong force of nature. These people can be strong leaders, but they can also be great followers. They can be great managers, depending on the mission here. But you have to know your mission in order for you to work properly, because you can be repeating a lot of cycles. You have here the authority, reminding us that true authority is powerful, directed, and relies, yet receptive, wise, and loving. And you do have this, like, you gotta work from the heart space. You gotta be more compassionate. For some of you is very important, because some of you can become so hostile when you don't get your way. And it's not because you don't get your way, it's because things are not going the way that they're supposed to go, and you know that things should be progressing, but you have to spend the time contemplating in order for you to get to that level where you can heal everything, so that you can be that leader, that person that you want to be. You also have dynamic, supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made out of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and joy. So this is what this also is trying to tell you. There are things that you need to do, but you don't get them by being hostile, by being angry, by being narcissist. You have to try something different. You gotta break that cycle. You know, you gotta break that cycle. You can, if anybody can do it, you can do it. You are this lioness, but you have, and very much can be truly like Shiva, very chaotic, very destructive, like Eshu, like that. You have those energies, but you have to know how to balance those energy. Otherwise, you're gonna go through major cycles where you make the same mistakes over and over again with different people. Any advice for, oh, let me take the next one. It doesn't want to come out. Nope, it doesn't want to come out. I'm gonna have to pick if it doesn't come out right now. Thank you. All right, so you have Otura, Osa Otura. Otura is the, Otura Meiji is a channeler that can speak in tongue language. Very high level of ascension process here that can be received if you go through this contemplation and whatever healing. You can also receive complete enlightenment in this lifetime. It's up to you though. It's up to you. You got to be careful with the things that you say, because you can help people or you can curse people. Okay? So, okay, let's see. Look it up. Osa Otura. Thank you. So, the Orishas, yeah, look, Eshu. Wow, look at this. Otura, Osa Otura. You are this person, but you cannot get there if you don't go through the process of meditating, reflecting, healing yourself, healing the mother issues, healing ancestral issues. It's up to you. This is just to get the sign, so I'm not going to go into a full reading here. Thank you. All right, so you have the Wings of Isis. And you have all these elements are talking about this. You can heal or you can destroy. You can help or you can take somebody down. It's up to you, but you got to choose wisely. The Wings of Isis, you have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic realms. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values, such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impression you may have had that you belong to not only the human kingdom but also the angelic one are correct. That's beautiful. So you are that force of nature. It is up to you to know how to use this life here. What is the legacy that you leave behind? All right, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to continue with pile number 8. I'm trying to move a little quicker now because it's too long. It's supposed to be quick. We have pile number 8. I haven't seen the cards yet. Give me a second. All right. The sign, a Little Mermaids came out for you. Okay, some of you are dealing with some things that need to be said. You need to be heard. I think some of you are dealing with not only the heart but also the throne and the third eye and the crown in order for you to get to the next level. The Okana is the first sign that came out for you, and Okana talks about the throne. It talks about Kundalini, so it talks about the throne, the third eye, and the crown. So these are people that are very non-conformist. They want freedom. They want to do the things their way, but can also have sometimes can have challenges, health challenges even. So this shadow though you know you're gonna have to go into understanding more about the Okana with whatever other sign comes out for you. I think some of you are, I don't know why it feels like there is this change that is coming. Some of you, this is a romantic change, soulmate type of relationship. Maybe some challenges between the two of you, or whether it is a friendship, father-mother relationship issues or something like that. And you know, whatever it is, it's a soulmate relationship. Whether the other person is a soulmate from before, it doesn't have to be romantic. And there is a change coming. But Okana is talking about opening of the higher chakras so that you can go through expansion in consciousness in order for you to go through that spiritual ascension. The fact that you have Okana, I think, is giving me like this thing that you want freedom, you want, maybe you're looking for I don't know if it's in regards to work or I don't know if it's in regards to work. So I think some of you might be working to the point that you need to learn to relax yourself so that you can go through that ascension process, but also so that you can heal. There's some shadows that need to be healed still, and you're not seeing all of those shadows because you're not taking the time to do what you need to do in order to see those shadows. There is something that you did that you need to forgive yourself for. Even this card is saying that, but it's more than that. It's like this shadow here. Do it with love and compassion, and heal that, whatever needs to be healed. For some of you, this is about work and stuff like that, potentially a relationship as well. And Okana is letting you know that, you know, when you develop your it doesn't mean that you need to work this. It just means that you're in alignment so that you can have a happy, prosperous life. It doesn't mean that you're going to be healing other people if that's not what you want. If what you want is a good job that you can take good vacation, you can do that. But you have to align your chakras in order to have a better, more conscious life where you're not always thinking about all the worries or the future or the past. You got to be present. Let me see what other sign comes up. Thank you. Okana Odu. Odu is the sign that talks about reincarnation, fertility, seeing energies, and truly getting to the point where you can manifest and see revelations, so that you can see what other people cannot see, so that you can tap into energies of above to understand them better, to have more prosperity in this reality. That's what we're talking about here. So if you're feeling like work needs to change or something like that, ask and allow spirit to help you. Listen to the signs that you get, because you're supposed to be prosperous here. You're supposed to be able to take those vacations that you want, to have the life that you want, to be the leader that you want to be, whether it is in your family, community, or for whatever aspect. Let's see if the Orishas have any last minute message for you. Thank you. Okay, one more. Okay, so some of these cards came out for another pile, so you might want to see another pile. So I'm going to invite you to check out another pile as well. You have Yemaya. You have a lot of energy of, oh wow, and Oya as well. So you have that energy that you can receive energies from above in order for you to manifest things that you want. But it's almost like I see you almost like unsure, almost like not sure that you can do all of this. Like you don't feel worthy of it sometimes, or all the time. And you have to say yourself that standards, you got to change your standards to the next level. Anything else, please, for pile number 8, please? Oops. Set your standards higher. I just need one, please. Thank you. Serpent of fire. Serpent of fire. Okay, so the serpent of fire, Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood and queen of the serpent fire, guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and all energies are burnt away in the process of your growth. Yes, there is something that you need to let go, and you gotta forgive yourself for whatever that is. Trust that you're growing and that are more capable than you have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards. We were just talking about standards. As they're no longer applied to you, you're stronger, more powerful now than you have been before. You need to learn to afresh what you're capable of, and Lady Isis help you now. Beautiful. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. So you got Okana Odu. Okana Odu. All right, pile number 9. We are okay. Let me flip the cards as quickly as I can because I am taking too long. Okay. So you have Obara Meiji, the spirit of strength. This Obara is talking about inner transformation. It talks about listening to the elders, working with the ancestors, working with the spirits, so that they can help you to expand your consciousness. Going through major transformation right now. You know, you're different, so that brings a little bit of challenge. But also you have the energy of the bull and the gorilla, talking about trusting that what you're doing is going to work when you do it from the heart space, when you do it knowing that you have reflected, that you're not doing it just because. Learning to be flexible as well, because there is something changing, there is something that is going to change soon, and it's going to lead you to the next level, something different. I don't know if you're moving, or if you're starting a new job, or if you're starting a new spiritual practice, or changing your spiritual practice. There is something that is going to lead you to major changes that are going to be very positive for you. Let me see if there is anything else. Okay, the second sign. Thank you. Wow, you got Obara Meiji. You got two Obaras. This is the first Meiji that I have seen. So definitely Obara Meiji, the spirit of strength, which is Chang'o. Working with Eshu, very important here. Working to go through your expansion in consciousness and inner transformation to the next level. That change, whatever you're changing, is going to be very positive. Whatever change is coming your way is going to be very positive. Whether it is just your mindset, because you're so different that you don't think like the others and you're so well protected, it's insane. But you have to be flexible. I think some of you have been a little bit obsessive before, and you gotta let the whatever you're obsessed with go. Like, if you're obsessed about something, you gotta learn to balance that. Thank you. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, a lot of prosperity, positive changes. Very well protected person. Didn't we just talk about Eshu and Chang'o? You have the Babalawo here, but you also have Oba. The 10 of Earth is a lot of you obtaining everything that you wish. The 9th of Earth, planting the right seeds. Being flexible is very important for you, because otherwise you can get trapped in the wrong thing. Let's see, anything else for these people? You got Obara twice. This is the first Obara Meiji. First Obara Meiji. Thank you. Wow, look at this. Alchemy, compassion, the heart chakra twice, okay? So talking about compassion, you know, without judgment, without just being pure heart, love deeply, unconditionally, healing properties, harmonizing the mind and body. And you also have the alchemy, the ability to, the magical ability and embrace of the magic that is all inside us, inside each one of us. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allows the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. And these people are basically Obara Meiji, the spirit of Chang'o, the spirit of strength, the spirit of expansion in consciousness, inner transformation. Beautiful. I says, do you have anything? Oh, you have one more. Allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way. Yes, flexibility, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Again, Obara Meiji. This is the first Meiji that I see. It's beautiful. Thank you. Oh God, we have 2 cards. I wanted only one. Okay, let me keep it. Healing. 71. healing the divine masculine. Divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a deep sense of safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, okay, masculine is Shango, right? When the divine masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have the inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing strong in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Wow, so accurate. Notices 88. I'm getting a little dizzy. Okay. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. Each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this reality, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. Beautiful. Divine masculine energy, the spirit of Shango, Obara Meiji. You are the first Meiji that I see in the reading. Obara Meiji. First Meiji. Okay, and now we're going to number 10. Number 10. Number 10. Okay, number 10. This is interesting already. My God, I wish I could flip quicker. All right, so you got Ojuani, or some people call it a warring, or Ojuani. Ojuani Meiji, the first sign that came out for you. And Ojuani is the deep level of self-reflection and understanding. This is the energy where great prophets are born. This is this Odu where you truly have to learn to, you picking up so much information from above and putting it down here to make big changes. Look, and you got the revolutionary and the leadership. That is basically the representation of Ojuani Meiji. And it is funny because you can make so many changes for society. These people are very much, can be very like prophets, like Buddha, like Jesus, like people that make big changes. This is the sign that represents Ojuani Meiji. But there's some things sometimes you gotta learn to let go of. You gotta know when to pick the right risk. I think some of you sometimes become a little bit inflexible with some things. So that could be a challenge. Sometimes you have to know when to let things go. Let me pick the second sign. Wow. Ojuani Osa. Osa is the sign that can be very powerful leader, a strong force of nature, but they can also be a powerful follower. So you got to learn when to follow and when to lead. This is crazy, when to follow and when to lead. And you got to learn to follow your spirits, your ancestors. Look at this. Wow. This is crazy. Got to learn to follow your ancestors, to communicate with them, to follow them. But you be careful what you say, because you got to make sure that it's true. You cannot be telling people lies. You know, be careful with what you said. Don't say something to yourself so many times that you think is true, and therefore you think it's true, but it's not true. You see what I'm saying? Why am I having issues? Thank you. The Merkaba, that's exactly Ojuani Meiji. Wow, consciousness. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well, which is true with Ojuani Meiji. You go to other places to receive information, to bring it here. Just make sure that it's true. It activates our access to our Akashic records, merging the totality of our experiences into the present for the higher purpose, and the consciousness ability to focus our attention on all multidimensional aspects that shows up so that we can include them in our reality. The alchemist, basically. This is what it is. You traveling and receiving information from past and future and present in order for you to make magic. Just make sure that you do it consciously, that you do it with love and compassion. You don't take advantage of other people. There is something that you need to let go of. You gotta know when to let go of things, when to see beyond, when to follow, when to lead. Any advice for Ojuani Osa? Thank you. All right. Jemaya has been coming out for a lot of people here. You have the Ace of Fire. You have Ogun. You have Oya. The Shapeshifter and the Yin and Yang. Seeing beyond, understanding the dualities, balancing the energies. But also I feel like for some of you, you know, you might want to connect to some of the spirit animals, especially those animals that bring a lot of healing. There is some ancestral healing that needs to be done, that you do it when you're sleeping, but you might want to speed it up almost. Yeah, there is something that needs to be healed, that you need to speed it up. Okay, last message for Ojuani Osa. I said last message and we got two. Okay, fine, I'll keep it. Temple of the Black Obsidian. Temple of the Black Obsidian. Beloved initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That it is the sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. And you have life restore. 98. Now, the people of life restore. Spiritual restoration is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you, of your life, you're thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rising from above. Isn't this funny? Just as the phoenix rising from above, rises from the fire, transitioning from the death into life, so too will you rise again, heal and renew. Isn't that funny? You know, Osa Meiji, those people, they tend to be easily frightened at times. Sometimes they lack courage. So you have to know when to take risk, strategic risk. You might want to look it up. Ojuani Osa. That's the sign that came out for you. With a message. It doesn't mean that it is your sign. I just want to clear that up. Okay, so number 11. Number 11. All right. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. All right. All right, so you have it also Meiji as the first. It also Meiji is a sign that works with the ancestors, the sign that it is working with ancestral lineage to release and transform energy on their behalf and for your behalf, to harmonize, to honor and harmonize energy, ancestral energies. You must learn to be humble with this sign. So I think some of you though are, and you can see this is you going into working with those energies in order for you to help them, but also so that they can help you. Some of you are doing this while you're sleeping for sure. There is no doubt about that. Your dreams are very powerful. You can have very powerful dreams if you train yourself. If you're not feeling that yet, you can train yourself. And the second sign that came out for you is Egiove. Egiove Meiji. Egiove Meiji is the first Odu, and it is a sign of the Alpha and the Omega. It's a sign where it represents life. It represents a good life, good health, prosperity. Definitely you can heal the pain. You can heal things for your ancestral line with this sign here that came out. You can, however, there are things, you can be a little lazy with this sign, with the Giove Meiji, if you're not careful. So you have to learn to bring balance when it comes to this sign the way it is though, because you can deal with a lot of self-deceit here with this sign, a lot of arrogance as well, because it's the Alpha and the Omega. You think much more of yourself, which is true. You are the beautiful, magnificent person, but you don't have to be arrogant about it. It's very powerful, beautiful sign, the combination of it. Research it to make sure that you get everything that you need from it. What is coming up in this quick reading is that, you know, healing the ancestral lineage is important, so that you can help them. You need to work with your dreams though, for sure. Look at even here, this is very important, so that you can feel happy and fulfilled in this life. And you know, there's some things that you want that they haven't come through yet, but they will. But you have to be patient, and you have to be humble. Oh my goodness, you really do. Okay, too many, huh? Communication, third eye, emergence, invites us the reality to be childlike, innocent, and, you know, wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds. The third eye obviously is inner knowing, communication and transformation, psychic powers, you know, perception to what is real, what is known. When you go down this void and you are experiencing communication with the spirit dimension and higher planes, do you believe, you know, and do you believe what you're seeing in your dreams has any meaning to you? There is something that there is so much that I can say, but we have limited time though, so let me just continue. Okay, for Iroso Giove, Iroso Obe, Iroso Obe. Last minute message, please. Yeah, you can have anything that you want, but you have to work for it. You know, the 8 of Earth is prosperity, stability, abundance. You have the 7 and the 8 of Earth and the star. The man, which is about you working with this energy so that you can receive the right things, the right tools, the happiness, the stability that you're seeking. It's almost like you're seeking, but sometimes you yourself put things in your mind that take you a step back. All right, Temple of Lapis Lazuli, and stay true and be in your power. Temple of Lapis Lazuli, 184. 184. Goddess of the ancient skies. Your soul is very ancient and does not only herald from the earth, it holds much special wisdom of the star people from civilization far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a civilization based in fear to a love-based culture. You're guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing now. And stay true. What? Stay true. 165. Why? Or Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you choose to. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as a precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. You do have the Creator here in the Ascension, but I think that's obvious, right? Like, it's a beautiful reading. I hope you got what you needed. Look up Iroso Obe in order for you to get more information about what the sign might be trying to tell you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm going to continue with pile number 12. Pile number 12. Okay. All right, the first sign that you have, I'm going to give you what it means in a moment. Let me just flip the card so I can concentrate. Strategy, beauty, the Magi, and reclaim. Okay, so you have Odimeji. Odimeji is the sign of rebirth, reincarnation, fertility, seeing something beyond, manifesting revelations. And the fact that you have this here with the eyes, like, not only that, but I don't think you believe, I don't think you understand yet truly everything that you can do. If you're here for this reading just to get an Odu, whether it is the Odu for the month, the week, or whatever message the Odu wants to tell you for whatever challenge you're dealing with, they're asking you to be more strategic in how you see the situation. There is, you know, like these two cards are talking a lot about don't rush, be more patient, and you will know when you have to do what needs to be done. They're giving you signs. Spirit, your guardian angel, is giving you signs, but you might not be seeing them. You might be seeing, whenever you see something that repeats multiple times that you're not looking for it, it's just coming up randomly. Wow, I just saw a woman. I'm not sure who that woman is, but this one, oh, that might be your guardian angel though. She or this energy is coming in to give you signs, but you're not seeing the signs. Oh my God, I just need one. I just need one, please. Okay, that's very chaotic. Very chaotic. I'm gonna have to pick if it doesn't come out. Thank you. You got Oshe. Odiche. Oshe. Wow. Oshe is the prayer warrior that can manifest things. You need to have faith though, otherwise you're not going to be able to manifest anything. Without faith, you cannot manifest anything. Great manifester must learn to This person has a lot of obstacles, but can become all the obstacles with the right prayers. Look, having faith with your eyes closed is very important here. Believing in the guardian angel and the spirit team is very important here in order for you to manifest what you want. You can have anything you want, but you have to believe it. You have to believe it. Obviously, you have to also work for it, but you can ask for the right tools, the right things in order for you to learn to do what you need to do to manifest the prosperity that you're seeking, the proper life that you're seeking here. Please, message for this pile. Odi or Oshe. Romantic love and soul time. Soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. And the romantic love frequency supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Interesting. Any messages, please, for this pile? Okay, you have Elekba, Oba, and these two cards came out for a couple of people. Oba and the Babalawo with the magic here, the ultimate manifester. This is what it is. To be able to bring stability to this physical reality with all the like stability, fertility, prosperity, reincarnation, but also it's just in the physical plane, right? Because you can bring it from the above to the physical. And with Oshe, it's like you have to have faith in order for you to have everything that you want, for it to stay. So it doesn't just you have it. Like I just saw somebody getting money and losing the money, or spending the money without consciousness. So you have to learn to do that in order for you to have the stability that you seek in this realm. Beautiful. Okay. Crafting and magic and ritual. Where is it? Magic and ritual, 102. This is a beautiful sign. Magic and ritual, crafting, sacred practice. Effect in this, oh wow, this is so crazy, so accurate. Effect in this external reality can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in this physical reality. And you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom, and apply your inner beauty to transform the outer reality. So with the right proper reflection and meditation, you can tap here to this beautiful prayers, communication with your spirit team, so that they can help you have everything you need here, this beauty, this stability, this abundance in this reality. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the next pile, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Absolutely beautiful. That was Odi Oshe. And now we're going to continue with the number 13, which is Iwori Meiji. Iwori Meiji is the sign that talks about transformation, talks about, let me flip the cards first before I start talking. Talks about this transformation, spiritual growth, seeing the true essence, balance of things, major transformation. And you have this major spiritual transformation, and you have the Kundalini here with the snake, the creation with purpose. So you might be in the process of finding or seeking your purpose, and you have this energy here. I just got a deja vu moment here. Did I do this reading already? I don't think so. I don't think I did. You're going through the heart chakra right now. You are receiving so much help from your spirit team. It's insane. I am getting deja vu at this moment. Let's see. What else? Please for Ivory Magic. Thank you. Okay. Empowerment, universal love, and dynamic. The dynamic supports the ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of things with grace and great joy and ease. Empowerment, ability to show up fully and completely. Universal love activates the connection we feel to each other. This is heart chakra, guys. You're going through major heart chakra activation right now. And prosperity, ability to supports our ability of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, and heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches of the universe. Ivory is about major spiritual transformation. Let me pick the second one. Thank you. Wow, Otura. Otura Meiji is the channeler, and you have Ivory Meiji going through a spiritual transformation. So you have here the channeler, the one that can speak in tongue, higher level of ascension, birth, time to let go of what doesn't work anymore, getting rest, having mystic vision. Just checking the time to make sure that I is still recording. So you have here a sign that is talking to you about major next level. Seriously, like these people are truly connecting to things that they never imagined themselves to be able to do. Your heart is expanding at this moment. You're seeing the truth of what is life all about. And let me just pick a message from your Orishas. Do you have a message for these people? Ivory Otura. Look at this. This is the Holy Spirit, guys. This is the Holy Spirit. You are going through so much. Sometimes you do feel a little overwhelmed, but you are going to be just fine. You're going to overcome these obstacles that you have, and you're going to do that with the help of Spirit. Thank you. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Sirius or Sirius, however you pronounce that. Lady of the Stars. Alright, Lady of Isis, Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom. Okay, this is the heart chakra. Unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gift, and a high capacity of divine service. Lady of the Star is also an empowerment of all the other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Congratulations, you guys are freaking amazing. Please let me know what's going on. I want to see in the comments like what are you going through, because this is beautiful. Your heart is expanding to the point that I feel happy that you're here with us. Number 14. This is one of the cards piles that had a lot of cards coming out, and I left them. Okay. You need to ground. You're spending a lot of time in the higher planes. Some of you are going through the astral planes a lot. You have a lot of power in you. You are tapping into things that some people might be afraid, but you're not. Wow. Ancestors, the astral planes. Wisdom twice. You have wisdom twice. Freedom. You're seeing things that other people might not be able to see. Especially you probably are already channeling already. This is like the spiritist channeler meeting energy here as well. A lot of energy work happening. You have Oyekun. Oyekun Meiji is the incarnation, is the death, is the when we transition from this plane and we go to the next plane, that's, you know, that's Oyekumeyi. It talks about feminine, divine feminine, about the occult mothers, the dark mothers. It talks about things that people cannot see, hidden transformation, major transformation, a lot of power in the higher realms, a lot of power in the spirit realm. You are so unique. It's crazy. Let me just pick another one. A lot of worries though. I just need one, please. Nope, I just need one. Thank you. All right, so you have Ojikun, I worry. So we just talked about I worry, I think, in the last one. So you have Ojikun, I worry. So we just talked about Ojikun, and now I worry is about transformation, spiritual growth, getting to the next stage. So the fact that you have Ojikun with a lot of power in the spirit and higher planes, and you're going through another transformation, it means like something crazy is about to happen for you. You are, I don't know if you're astral traveling, if you're healing people already, if you are like manifesting things that other people might not be able to because you believe so much. You believe in the occult. You are beginning to begin. And one of the things that you have to work with is grounding yourself so that you can be more present for this reality, because you're so much in the higher planes. That can become a little tricky. You have so much, you know, you are a loner. You're like when you are alone is when you can actually communicate the most. Beautiful energy though. So much power in you here with these cards here. Working with the ancestors, you are, you know, with the withdrawal and the solitude here, like your power amplified when you are in reflection mode. Twice the energy of the wisdom. Very ancient energy here, very much able to work with energy and move energy even with your hands. Wow. All right, so anything else, please? Anything else, please? Thank you. You have, wow, belief and miracles and soul time. So the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gift and talent and a strong connection to source. I think you are this powerful, whether you say it or no, or know it yet. But believing doesn't mean that you have to be arrogant, all right? The frequency of soul times allow us to the possibility of a new reality to emerge. So you might be getting to that phase with the, I worry, that transformation that is going to put you on the next level. People might not have seen you as a priestess before, but they will be soon. Anything else from the Orishas, please? Anything else from the Orishas, please? Okay. Mermaids coming out for you. A lot of energy with the prayers here. Incantation, the throat chakra. Very important for you. Energy with work with water is also important for you. Look at this. And Shango came out. Too many Orishas. I'm not going to debrief them all, but the point is that you have to work. You are learning and you're going to another phase of understanding how to work with energy. Shango and the mermaids coming out, as well as the energy of the throat chakra, to be able to use your power with a lot of responsibility, because you can really do work that can change a lot of people, including your ancestors, plus descendants and other people that may be coming for you to see you for help. Okay, you have two. All right, so you have past life, present power. This is just, like I say, you have an ancient energy, so you might be bringing in in energy with you and Egun with you to work with you now. Past life, present power. All right, so this card, when the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You're currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the Oracle of past life, present power to be open to shifting with Ivory, shifting, expanding internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. That's beautiful. Miracles of Isis. 106. Miracles of Isis. Isis was known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and was capable of miracles healing. Look at this. This is you, the sage. Share wisdom twice with the miracles. She was capable of miracles healing. For your beloved, she offers a miracle and a healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may have seemed to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are now guided to accept the possibility of miracles healing, to let go and let the goddess be. Beautiful. That was beautiful. That was Oyekun Iwori. Oyekun Iwori. We're going to continue with pile 15. Pile 15. Pile 15. And we have all right. Let me flip first. We're asking for what Odu is coming to give you a message. Okay. So you have a Ofun. Ofun is a sign that asks for patience, to balance. Balance is key, balancing the energy, balancing your decisions. Very wise person, pure consciousness. Manifesting prayer here. This is a total manifester. Very wise. These people need to learn to use the proper communication, basically the throw, to do good, to get what they want with a lot of responsibility though. Understanding how energy works is very important here. They need to learn how to compromise. Taking care of others that need help is also important. These people are very supernatural manifester. Look, speak the truth. This is the throat chakra as well. But being responsible with the things you say to yourself and others is key. You have the protection twice. And again, this is a very ancient, very wise ancient Odu that asks for you to reflect. Look at this. This is no joke. To reflect in order for you to get what you want. And you have the protection twice. These are all the spirits that are working with you to help you with this life here, because even the ancestors, to help you because they know what you're coming here to do is to bring a lot of change, positive change, transformation to this community, to this, whatever you're doing with your spiritual practice or whatever it is. But you have to do it responsibly, and you have to learn to expand your mind and be flexible to in order for you to make the right decisions, because sometimes you can get out of hand a little bit. Let me ask for anything else. Thank you. You have the earth. Yes, you have a lot of responsibility and realization. Supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the internal process of becoming our highest expression in this reality. And you have the earth, a deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects of our great mother, revealing more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. So you have to know what is your mission here in order for you to know what to do to be happy, so that you can tap into how to use your throw and your abilities, your throat chakra and your abilities with responsibility. Okay, the orishas are guiding you. Wow, the Two of Water. Yeah, look at this. In order for you to overcome the obstacles, you have to learn to discern energy and to be a little more flexible, to be patient, this balance is very important, and patience is very important in this sign. So whatever is it that you're asking, you might want to meditate and see if with patience the answer comes. Thank you. Oh boy, you have Ofun Ika. Ika is a sign that can heal and can enhance people. Very powerful sign. Calls for a lot of restraint, a lot of balance, again, a lot of patience, a lot of restraining of no one. Impatience is very bad for these people, especially it's coming up twice. Avoiding negative thoughts is very important for these people. You have to do positive mantras, talk to yourself, be kind. The throat is very powerful for these people here, so you gotta learn these things. I am not going to prolong the reading because I think you got exactly what this is. A very powerful sign. Okay, you got 2. I'm gonna keep it. You have Flower of Life. Here's the flower. 62. 62. The Flower of Life. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how to protect this, and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest, and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the perfect time for your blossoming. Again, patience, surrendering, spirit knows best type of message, right? Like, you gotta be patient. You got that twice. Power over 7 Scorpion. Wow, I love that. Power over 7 Scorpion. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Oh boy, that is Ofun. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring, to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. Again, the throat chakra. You are guided to use this power gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. That's exactly what we just talked about. The throat chakra, the heart chakra, doing everything responsibly so that you have a better life here. Working with your ancestors, learning the power of your words is key. Powers of your thoughts. And the last one, yay! Oh boy, this was a long reading. Okay, so the last one, and let's see what we get. All right, so you have Eyobe Meiji, which is the number 1 sign in Ifa. It is the Alpha and the Omega. Talks about a great life, having great prosperity, having just beautiful spiritual awakening and prosperity and all good things come in this sign if you're in alignment. But if you're not, then you can have a lot of issues. You could have a lot of issues with being lazy, being arrogant, being even self-deceit comes to mind. No truly being humble because you're so arrogant. So humility is important here. Kindness is important here. So anyway, so let me let me start interpreting. Here what I see is, again, that makes sense. So you're going through this process. There is something, you're going through a change. There is a change that is going to be very positive for you. You may be working with your heart center right now, tapping into understanding that you are part of everybody and everybody's part of you. Breaking free from something that, you know, finally ending a cycle. A spiritual bath, look at this, going through purification process, tapping into this new potential, and working with understanding the elements, understanding nature and how to use it, and going through this change in order for you to work for the benefit of everybody, not just yourself. Okay, thank you. Irete. Okay, so you have a Giove. So you have a Giove and Irete. So Irete Meiji is the sign that talks about humility again. It's a sign that talks about being very spiritual. You gotta learn to, the problem here is that you gotta relax, but you can overdo it because you have a Giove and you have Irete. Both signs talk about, one talks about relaxing and another one talks about no over relaxing. So you have to know when to put energy into something and when to let it go. Breaking free from something that is going to lead you to this inner transformation, to realize your own power and understand, like, the I am consciousness type of energy that I'm seeing here. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. Okay, let's see. Anything else, please? Okay, believing in romantic love. So this can be self-love, this can be another relationship, or understanding that we're part of everybody. Okay, and you also have the belief, the supports the ability, our sense of self-worth based on our different talents and strong connection to source. This here is very much the same thing that this card is talking about. Like, I see you tapping into the I am consciousness energy and realizing who you really are. Okay, the Orishas, do you have any messages for this pile, please? All right, karma, breaking free from whatever you thought you did. You may be aligning for your ancestors. You may be paying something and then coming to the point where you can let it go, because you got to break free from it. You have to let it go, though. This is the high priestess energy as well with Irete. So here you become, if with this sign, it's beautiful sign, Queen of Heaven, Eye of Horus. This is a very beautiful combination because it talks about being very powerful at what you do here with your power of energy work, in order for you to help others, in order for you to help align others at a soul level. Okay, so Eye of Horus. I'm gonna do the Eye of Horus first. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight. Yeah, the high priest and priestess, right? That are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with the soul group. This is about serving others. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. Okay, and the last one, the Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into this reality. That's beautiful, and that's all I have for this pile. I'm gonna do the ices for the last pile, the first pile, because I forgot to do that for the first pile. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Okay, let me see if I can. For the last pile, I have it here because I forgot to do the ices for the last pile. Ices for the first pile, please. All right, so you have first pile. I don't remember what was your thing about, but I'm just gonna do this if you want to check it out. 194. The dark mysteries enter the chamber of the dark goddess. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. And then you have magic and ritual. Magic and ritual, 102. Craft and sacred practice. Effect in this turn of reality can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in the physical reality. And you are encouraged to enhance your power within regular practice. With regular practice, the result that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom, and apply your inner beauty to transform your outer reality. That was all I have. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.